defense budget being pushed through right now. But what I would say is that the United States is part of the battlefield on the war on terrorism, meaning that you and I could be arrested and detained by military police because our views contradict what people in power say. Okay? That is fascism. That is communism. So if a Republican wants to come and talk, he should talk about that. We should talk about why John McCain and Carl Levine, a Republican and a Democrat, are both supporting a bill that's introducing fascism into the United States. What was that little whisper in the ear?
We don't have to release any information. We can listen to you and...
I'm not asking for a release of information. I'm telling you information on that. Look, like I said, my father was a speechwriter for Reagan. My aunt's a Republican chairwoman for Republicans for Choice. My uncle's the chairperson of the AFL-CIO. If you want to know facts, I'll tell you facts. And I'll tell you that S-1867 is going to allow military internment camps here in the United States. Okay? And that a Republican who claims to be Cuban and an anti-communist and anti-fascist should talk about that. And these are free information. Who are you with? You with Yaf? Or you with
Only my name's on the list.
Yaf. He's my father, okay? Like, what, I mean, if you want to talk about freedom and real values and engaging federal government, you should probably listen to us instead of being a fascist and kicking people out.
I'm not kicking people out.
You just denied him. You couldn't let him pass out information. How are you not keeping people out? You were fighting information.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, you were doing nothing wrong.
This is not.
You're sitting here, you're interrupting.
We're having a conversation.
You guys want listen.
Are we interrupting the flow of traffic?
Listen.
I know.
You guys, listen. I'm talking first. You can talk after. You ready?
I'll tell you the law.
All right, real simple. You're gonna tell me the law. All right, we can make this real simple. I can take you outside. Okay? It's simple enough. You guys are welcome to congregate and do your thing outside where FIU is designated an area.
You can't talk to people?
Not in here. You're not talking to them. You're yelling.
Can I not yell? It's a conversation.
If we lower the tone, we'll talk.
If you like, the FIU personnel will just come look, get them out of here. You guys lose all the rights of participate.
I work for ACLU, so let me just tell you one thing.
You good. Inform me about the law, because
I'll tell you one thing. If someone is having a conversation, if you're having a problem with the tone, the volume,
I don't have a problem. Everyone else here has a problem.
They have a problem, not everybody else.
You're telling me that if I talk to Kevin right now, right here, it's a problem.
If you talk to him, that's fine.
Get it on tape.
Yelling at her, that's
So we can talk.
Excellent. If you and I actually talk and you want to arrest us, Kevin, let's talk right here. If you want to actually arrest us, are you serious?
We're having a conversation.
Are you serious? Kevin, how you been doing?
I've been doing pretty good. I'm out here today talking
going?
about my job sucks right now because there's not enough money in the middle.
No, wait. I asked you what the law is that creating a disorder?
Look,
put it up. I have it on tape. I have many different definitions. I have many different scenarios. I can go through officers, one by one. I can go through various scenarios. Okay. And if you seriously want to arrest us, according to my definitions, okay, it's on tape. We can report it.
Look, you can do that all you want.
If Kevin and I want to have a conversation right here, is that illegal? Is that considered?
Are you going to let me talk?
Let him talk.
Are you going to let me talk? I'm going to let you speak all you want. Okay? One, this little congregation here in front of these young ladies, you're making them feel uncomfortable.
If I talk over here and don't talk to you,
you're making, listen to what I'm saying, you're making them feel uncomfortable.
Let's not talk about
That's not talking about laws.
you gotta be
No. Everyone here is a human being. Everyone here is a human being. So if you guys want to talk, we'll talk with you.
This guy's supposed to represent freedom, and he's supposed to be protesting the lack of freedom.
We're just telling you.
What about right here? I want to have a conversation.
Okay, listen.
Why did my parents come to this country? Escaping political persecution.
You guys are walking through the fine line. You guys have a space outside to show me all you want.
We're not even like Castro, who tell us where we can talk. Is that how it is? Is that why we came here? Is that why our parents came here? To escape political persecution?
all these people.
If I have a conversation, I asked you one simple question.
So, making someone uncomfortable is against the law.
Yeah, it is. It's called harassment. Okay, so we stand here. Why don't you stand over there? Don't stand right here.
Maybe somebody.
We're not doing nothing wrong.
If my color of my skin makes somebody.
We're not doing nothing wrong.
No, but when you're shouting and pointing across to these people over here,
So if I talk to him right now,
We don't talk here, we just talk with each other. Right here.
you guys can talk to each other.
Okay. So the reason why I'm out here today, because 1867 would make internment camps here in the United States.
what is that bill about?
That bill is actually a rider. It's a rider to the National Defense Act, okay? And what that is basically just, somebody else can hold this for a second so your hands are free. So what we're talking about here is the National Defense Act has 270 riders attached to it. That to me is absolutely ludicrous. The fact that there are 270 amendments It's sponsored by Carl Levine and by John McCain, a Republican and a Democrat. What it would do is set up internment camps here in the United States for U.S. citizens, people of civil disobedience.
Who does the detection and the arrest?
Oh, that would be done by the military, not by local law enforcement. They would no longer have jurisdiction. It would be military jurisdiction overriding all.
How can the military do this?
Well, because by writing it into law. By writing it into law, they can basically destroy the Constitution by trying to write new laws. So that's the conversation that we're trying to have. This is the conversation that we're trying to have with other people, and apparently they feel uncomfortable because we're giving them facts and information. I understand that it can be uncomfortable when somebody shakes and rattles your reality and tries to show you something new. I understand that can be uncomfortable, but it's not harassment. It's just facts. It's just information. Information doesn't hurt people. It doesn't hurt you.
You're talking to them.
Okay, fine.
That's the second time. Address us only. That's the second time.
So wait a minute.
That's the second time. Just address us.
Alright, address us only, okay. Wow, so now I have to be controlled about who I can talk to in the United States as well. I'm not allowed to talk to anybody, I feel like. I have to talk to specific people who aren't going to be offended by what I say. To me, there's a fundamental issue about that when it's called the freedom of speech. When the First Amendment says that we have the freedom to speak and be symbolic and to express our feelings and our views and to address our grievances to our government. Okay? This is our government. He is a facilitator of the state, so I'm addressing my grievances to him, but I can still be arrested for addressing those grievances. That, to me, fundamental problem. Okay, so this whole Congress election is about how to address the federal government, how to engage with the federal government. Well, isn't that what this process is about? Isn't that what we're here for? Is to engage and participate in our government? That's what we want. That's what we want, and we can show them how to do it. And if we're looking at his voting record, he has any back here.
It's actually not great that he actually did it, but that's why I'm arrested. Because I'm reminded of
Just like, ran out, my battery's dead.
they have to for a specific.
Hey Kevin, I got it.
Got it?
Got it.